Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we have a lightweight table like no other I have used before. It is by a company called ISE Mount, but spelt with an S, and it's very thin and light. But let's take a closer look. Now this table comes in two parts. Now you don't have to buy both parts, you can just buy this section which is the table, or this section which is the tray which clips onto the table. As you can see, it's very thin and would easily fit in your backpack. It all folds out, and all these little press studs on the end all clip together away, and the table just pops up like so. And there is your table. Now, of course, it's not going to take a massive amount of weight. It is a very light and not super tough table, but it's definitely take a cup or even a 1.5 litre water bottle with no difficulties. Now, as I said, it does come in two parts, and this is the tray which I've already popped together. Now this fits that way up onto the table itself, and again with these like press studs, it just clips in place. And there you have it. Now, as I said, you don't have to buy both pieces, but I would recommend you do. It's not that much more money, and it does give the table a little bit more integrity and a nicer surface with edges where things won't just roll off. Now with the tray on, let me add the water bottle again. You can see it holds it with no problems at all. So you can put your water bottle on there, you can put your self-defense item on there, and it holds it with no problems. As you see, that on the top and along the side, it's got some cool pictures of little monsters on there. And as you can see there, ISE Mount Camping, which is the make of this. So it looks pretty cool, and it definitely could support things like a cup of teas or a little bit of food. You can put it on your knee. It works pretty well. So now let's have a few facts and figures. So if we look at the dimensions, the tray on its own is 28 by 17.5 by 3 centimeters and weighs 35.5 grams. The table dimensions are 30 by 21 by 7.5 centimeters and weighs 62.1 grams. That means their maximum dimensions when clipped together are 30 by 21 by 10.5 centimeters with a maximum weight of 97.6 grams. When both these items are folded, the dimensions are 31 by 23 by 1 centimeters. The manufacturer states that it is made from heavy-duty polypropylene with high-density reflective rope, and they also state that the tray and the table are stain-resistant and will wipe down easily. So how easy is it to pack away? Simply pull off the tray, unclick those poppers, then this can be folded in half. Tray, again unpop the sides, and then that can easily fit in the back of your backpack. So I think it's pretty cool. Will it replace my regular table? Probably not, but it's definitely going to be an additional table that I have, especially when I'm camping. It'll go inside the tent and means that I can eat my dinner at night time on my knee when it's really cold outside. Yeah, I like it. One thing I do have to worry about is that, especially on the table, there are these dotted lines you can see, and that makes it be able to be folded up, of course, into a smaller size. But I kind of do worry over time if that perforated edge will tear. Only time will tell. But over the last couple of weeks of me testing this, it's not happened so far. So yeah, it is a fun looking, super lightweight, super compact table, which I think is going to be very useful. Of course, you can't put hot things on top of it because it's plastic and it will melt. But apart from that, I think it's got a multitude of uses. Well, how much does this cost? Well, I bought mine from Temu, and the tray on its own will cost you €3.06. The folding table would cost €4.39 on its own, but if you buy the combination of both tray and table, you can get it for €6.63, which I think is really good value, especially for something which is so light. So that was the ultra lightweight portable folding camping table by ISE Mount. I think it's a great value table. It's super lightweight, it's easy to put up and take down, and it's definitely going to be something I will be taking with me camping and hiking in the future. Could this be the lightest table on the market? Well, at less than 100 grams, it weighs about the same as a medium-sized apple, a deck of playing cards, or 4 AA batteries, which is so little. However, if you've seen a table lighter than this online, then do let me know. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this table. Is it something you would put in your ultra light hiking or camping backpack? Definitely something that's going to go in mine. Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so today. It really help the channel out. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Much love. See you next time.